program is brought to you by Agnes Scott College. For more information about Agnes Scott College, please visit our website at agnescott.edu.
And my name's Julia Knowlton. I've been teaching here for 12 years. And the purpose of the video is to impart knowledge to students so that they get a better grade in French, which means their GPA goes up, which means they get a better job, leading to fame and fortune after they graduate. So the first thing I want to say is a small thing, but something I've been teaching for years and years, and students still don't get it. So the concept here is $1 equals $1. And these are verbs in French. The first one is chercher. And the reason I want to talk about these beautiful, glamorous verbs is to say that included in each verb is a special surprise, which is a preposition that is included in the verb. So how do we say, Anna, how do we say in English if you're looking for something? I'm looking for my purse.
In English?
In English.
I'm looking for my purse.
I'm looking for my purse. So now let me just give my homily, which is that English speakers learning French, we have this thing which I call our love affair with our native language. And so you learn French and you just take your brain in English, which is your native language, and you just think, okay, I'll just do everything in French the way I do with my love affair in English. And so you just plug everything in, and the result in French is really bad French, because you have to, it's kind of like two different states, like Colorado and North Carolina. You just can't be in North Carolina and pretend that you're in Colorado. So that's the conceptual idea here. So chercher equals to look for. So this beautiful preposition for is actually included in the little bundle. And what I tell my students is, well, it sounds funny, but it works. Here is my visual example. You go to Target, you get a large bottle of Pantene, and you get a bonus, which is this little bottle of conditioner, and you get it for free. And so I tell my students, and they look at me like I'm strange, but it's a most excellent visual example. So verb, preposition, you get the preposition for free. So you don't have to add it. So what students want to do is they want to, and I've heard this 1,000,007 times, they want to say, je cherche, and then do you know what they want to put in? Pour. And when you're a French professor, this leads to many tears. We go back to our offices and we start to cry bitterly, because this is bad and it's wrong. And so I wanted to explain how actually not only do you not need to do this, you don't do it, because this equals to look for. So in French, I'm looking for my purse would be je cherche. Don't put the preposition in because it's included, just like the little conditioner. See? Isn't it fun? Anna's gonna major in French now. Yay! So you just say je cherche. Do you know the rest of the French? My purse.
Mon sac.
Masculin.
Mon
sac. Mon sac. So there we have a beautifully correct sentence in French. In English, you know, it's a great language, but we're not going to give English examples because we all know them. So je cherche mon sac. And that is like super beautiful French. Similarly, attendre equals to wait for. So again, you don't need to say the preposition. So if we say we are waiting for the bus, students want to say, and I've heard this 1,000,007 times, nous attendons pour le bus, which again causes French professors to lose sleep and stare at the ceiling and cry, and it's really sad. So if you just take this little concept here, we can correct it to say
j'attends le bus.
and we were using nous.
Nous attendons
Uh-huh.
le bus.
Très bien. Nous attendons le bus. Nous attendons le bus, which again is correct French, which will again lead you to get A's, which means you get a higher GPA, which means you graduate and get a better high-paying job and you become rich and famous. All because of these 4 verbs. Écouter means to listen to. However, to, the preposition, is bundled in, just like this is bundled in. And it's like really, nice of the French people to do that for us, right? So, I should add that another reason I'm doing this video is to speak English, because we teach in the immersion method in class at Agnes Scott, which means that students don't get to hear as much English as they crave. So I figured I'd do a couple of videos using good old American English, just, to spoil all of us. So, écouter equals, just like $1 equals $1, this whole deal equals to listen to. So, if we say, I'm listening to the radio, we don't need to do this because it's already embedded in here. So, I'm listening to the radio will be j'écoute. And then Anna, am I going to put ah?
No.
No! Because the French have been so nice to include it in here because they're so, generous. So we just have to say j'écoute
La
radio. Très bien. And that again is correct French, which makes French teachers smile and go, waltz through flowers, and it's really fabulous. And the last one, and these are just, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have some other lesson plans here. I don't know if we'll get to. Okay, so regarder equals to look at. So if we want to say, she is looking at Elizabeth Quiche, we're going to say, elle regarde. And then are we going to be like, my native language is English, so I must put this in there? No, we're going to switch gears and our brain is going to go, we're in French. We don't need to do that. So, elle regarde.
Elizabeth Quiche.
Yay! Elizabeth Quiche. So pretend first you're looking at her and then her mouth starts to speak, and then you're looking at her, then she starts to speak and you decide to listen to her. So that's going to be elle.
Sorry.
It's okay to hesitate. So first you're looking at her and you're like,
Yes.
cool. And then she starts to speak and you decide to listen to what she's saying. So you're going to say, elle écoute. Now, do I get to do my love affair and put ah?
No.
No. If you do that, that's bad, ugly French. So, elle écoute.
Elizabeth Quiche.
Yay. And then pretend that Elizabeth Quiche is missing. We know she's on campus somewhere, but we don't know where. We're all looking for her. So, nous, because we're worried, like, where is she? So, nous cherchons. Good. And then do we get to have our love affair and go, oh, I love for. So I'm going to transliterate and put pour. No, we're not going to do that because we're suave. Agnes Scott women. So she's lost. Everyone's worried. She's supposed to be in her office, but she's not. So nous cherchons Elizabeth Quiche. And so this is just but one example of how French is way fun, and especially when you do it correctly. So that's the end of the first lesson.
This program is brought to you by Agnes Scott College. For more information about Agnes Scott College, please visit our website at agnescott.edu.